You are live from the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace for tonight's conference contest between our Prairie Grove Lady Tigers and the defending 4A state champions, Shiloh Christian Lady Saints. And I'm Brandon Clark. I'm a commentator for tonight's action. And tonight, our Lady Tigers come in with a 4-10-1 overall record, with 1-7 in the conference. Shiloh comes into tonight's game 7-1 in conference play and 16-8 overall. Our last game our Tiger team played was at Farmington this past Thursday night, and Farmington ended up beating us 3-1. But I'm hoping that tonight our Lady Tigers can come back tonight with a solid win over the 4A state defending champions, and yeah, we're gonna see what happens. And last night, Shiloh Christian, they ended up playing the Paris Lady Eagles. The Paris Lady Eagles, and Shiloh beat them 3-1 last night. And so Shiloh's coming off a win last night, and Prairie Grove's coming off of a loss last Thursday at Farmington. So let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll come back, and I'll get ready for the starting lineups and tip.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others.
We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have The Quest and 2240 Ministries for children and junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers.
Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program.
In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti.
If you want to experience what faith and grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you.
For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Caston Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky, then suddenly you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
And we're back right here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace, ladies and gentlemen. So our starting lineup tonight for our Lady Tigers, you got number 3, so Sophie Nunziato, number 10, Sydney Stearman, number 20, Lexi Light, number 16, Madison Hutchinson, and number 14, Gracie Pierce, and number 31, Emma Marvar for Prairie Grove. Starting lineups for the Lady Saints, you got number 1, Alex Boatreff. No way, Casey Boyett. I'm sorry for any of you Shiloh fans that are watching. Number 14, Haley Hutchinson. Number 6, Kaylee Jackson. Number 7, Jen Gentry Launch. number 3, Tessie May, and number 2, Hattie McDonald, and number 26, Riley Odell. So those are your starting lineups for tonight's game between our Prairie Grove Lady Tigers and the defending 4A state champions, Lady Shiloh Saints. And as our girls are finishing warming up, let's go ahead. Let's take another quick commercial break, and I'll come back and we'll get ready for the tip-off. You guys are watching Prairie Grove Volleyball.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others.
We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers.
Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program.
In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti.
If you want to experience what faith and grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you.
For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Caston Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified...
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. And here we go as our team is now coming out of our run-through. And I'm really excited for tonight's game. It's the defending 4A state champions, Shiloh Christian, Lady Saints, and your Prairie Grove Tigers. And I tell you what, tonight is going to be a really exciting match. So here we go as our team is coming out of the tunnel. And we're ready to go for tonight's game. And our girls keep a tradition of 8-4-6. We got this. And I'm glad our Lady Tiger volleyball team has kept that tradition going for a long time, ever since it was started very long ago. So it's nice we keep that tradition of 8-4-6. We got this. Well, we're almost ready to start. And here we go. And we are underway. Shiloh Christian just served the ball to us. And Sydney Stearman gets it across that time for the Tigers. And they're going to call an into the net on Shiloh. No, on Prairie Grove, I'm sorry, on Prairie Grove. So make that Shiloh 1, Prairie Grove 0 here in the early going. Shiloh again on the serve. Trailer to, and back over to Shiloh. No, miscommunication that time by Lexi Light and Sophie Nunziato as they tried to go for the ball, and that will make that Shiloh 2, Prairie Grove 0 here in set number 1. And I tell you what though, Shiloh's been doing some really good serving tonight, and Sophie Nunziato gets it down for the Tigers. So make that Shiloh Christian 2, Prairie Grove 1. Coming into the game is number 11, Samantha Blosser. Coming out number 19, Emily Trailer for the Tigers. Samantha on the last serve, and that's going to get down, and it's 2-2 here in set number 1 as Samantha Blosser gets an ace right there, and that was a huge point right there for the Tigers. Samantha Blosser now again on the serve for our Prairie Grove Tigers. And that was a little long on Shiloh and make that Prairie Grove 3, and Shiloh Christian 2. So after being down 2-0, Prairie Grove has fought back 3 points, and we lead it 3-2 here in set 1. Samantha Blosser again on the serve, and I tell you what, Samantha Blosser's done a really good job of serving so far for the Tigers. And that one's going to get down for the Shiloh Christian Saints. And now serving for Shiloh is number 33, the libero, number 33, Alex Boachev. And nice serve, and that's going to get down for Shiloh. So 4-3, Shiloh Christian here in the early going. And again, serving for Shiloh Christian is their libero, number 33, Alex Boachev. Nice job by Sophie Nunziato that time for Prairie Grove. Get it down, and it now made that Prairie Grove 4, Shiloh 4. And now serving for the Lady Tigers, number 3, Sophia Nunziato. Nice serve by Sophie that time, and nice communication that time by Shiloh to keep it alive. And they're going to call it out of bounds on Prairie Grove, so make that Shiloh 5, Prairie Grove 4. And Shiloh on that last serve, nice job on number 4, Kelsey Pickett for the Tigers to get it back across. Lexi Light to Pickett, and that's going to get down for Prairie Grove. Oh, wait, Shiloh kept it up. Wow. And back over to Shiloh. Oh! And nice job that time by Mackenzie Parnell. Just couldn't quite get it over the net. So make that Shiloh Christian 6 and Prairie Grove 4. And the referees are going to get together and discuss this last call. And now from my point of view, it looked like that Prairie Grove got the ball down on Shiloh's side of the net, but I couldn't quite see it. So I'm pretty sure that the Lady Tigers should be tied right now at 5, but the way it stands right now, Shiloh is up 6-4. So it's not bad. Number 2 for the Shiloh Saints is Hattie McDonald serving for Shiloh. Nice serve by McDonald for the Saints that time. And they're going to call a double hit on Prairie Grove, and that made that Shiloh 7, Prairie Grove 4. So a 3-point swing here in the early going. A 3-point swing, not bad. Nice hustle by Stearman to Sam to Pickett, and gets it back over across the net for the Tigers. Nice job by Kelsey Pickett on the block that time, now to make it Shiloh 7, Prairie Grove 5, and this is a really close set right now between these two squads. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 10, Cindy Stearman. Nice serve by Stearman, and nice job by Shiloh of keeping it up. And Pickett gets almost got another point right there for the Tigers, make it 7-6. and that one goes out a little long on the Lady Tigers to make it Shiloh 8, Prairie Grove 5 here in the early going. So a 3-point swing right now between both teams. But Prairie Grove is still in this game as of right now. And make that an ace for the Shiloh Saints to make it Shiloh 9, Prairie Grove 5. But it's still a close game now. And if you're a Prairie Grove Tiger fan, you gotta hope that our Lady Tigers can rally back. Nice bump by Stearman, and nice hustle by Mackenzie Parnell that time of trying to get keep the ball up, but it ends up going down on our side of the net. So make that Shiloh 10, Prairie Grove 5 here in the early going. But it's a 5-point game now. And again, Mackenzie Parnell, again though, in the right spot, just couldn't quite get it across the net that time. And so now make that Shiloh 11, Prairie Grove 5. Coming into the game, number 14, Gracie Pierce. Coming out, number 6, Mackenzie Parnell for the Tigers. And on the serve for Shiloh is and then Maddie Hutchinson is coming in for number 20, Lexi Life for the Tigers. And Hutchinson is now on the serve. 11-6, Shiloh Christian leads. Let's see if Hutchinson can't get us some points right here. Nice job by Hutchinson on the last serve. And that one's going to go a little long on the Saints to make it Shiloh 11, Prairie Grove 7. So this is still a pretty close set right now. Can Hutchinson rally us back here in set number 1? Nice serve by Hutchinson. Gets it back over to Shiloh. Shiloh trying to get it down on our side of the net, though, but we do a nice job of keeping it up. Nice job by Trailer. I don't know how they did not call one into the net right there on Prairie Grove, but we got away with one right there. And nice block right there by the Lady Tigers, make it Shiloh 11, Prairie Grove 8. Here in the early going, and Madison Hutchinson doing a nice job on serving right now for our Lady Tigers. Nice serve again by Hutchinson, places it in the right spot, and Shiloh does a good job of keeping it up. Nice job by our Lady Tigers of keeping the ball up, and nice job by Pickett of getting it across. Still 11-8, Shiloh leads. Sydney on the last bump for the Tigers. Back over to Shiloh, and that's going to get down, and it's 11-9. Shiloh Christian, so if it's one, it's 11-5. And Prairie Grove has rolled off 5 straight to make it Shiloh 11, Prairie Grove 9. Madison Hutchinson still on the serve, and that one's going to go into the net. That's a tough break right there for our Lady Tigers because Hutchinson was doing a nice job on serving. And so, but it's still a close game. 12-9, Shiloh Christian leads. Now serving for the Lady Saints is number 18. That is Shay Sandifer. And nice job by Kelsey Pickett. And, they're going to call that a little long on Pickett that time. So make it Shiloh 13, Prairie Grove 9 here in set 1. And Shiloh does a nice job on the serve that time. Back over the Trailer. Trailer gets it across the net. Shiloh gets it back. Nice hustle by Stearman. Hutchinson, the Trailer. And that's going to get down for the Lady Tigers. 13-10, Shiloh Christian here in set number 1. So Shiloh's trying to pull away. Prairie Grove's been able to keep it close. Now serving for our Lady Tigers is number 4, Kelsey Pickett. Can Kelsey Pickett roll off 3 straight here? And that's going to get down and make that Prairie Grove 11, Shiloh Christian 13. And Kelsey Pickett has been the one who's been giving us a spark. And can she keep it up? And here we go. Pickett again on the serve. Nice job by Pickett getting it across the net. Hutchinson to Nunziaro coming over to help. Nice job by Sophia of getting it, of keeping it on Shiloh's side of the net, and that's going to go down in the favor of the Saints. Made that 14-11, Shiloh Christian. And the Prairie Grove fans are not happy about that last call because they thought that the ball went down in favor of Shiloh, in favor of the Tigers, but ends up going in the favor of the Saints. So 14-11, Shiloh leads, still a 3-point game. Hutchinson, nice job by Hutchinson, but it's going to go out of bounds on Hutchinson, and that make it 15-11, Shiloh Christian. And if you're Prairie Grove, you just got to keep doing what you're doing, but you got to get points on the board. Nice job by Shiloh on the serve. Nice bump by Stearman. Nice hustle by Nunziato, keeping the ball up over the Trailer, and Trailer's going to get it down, but that one's going to get down in favor of the Saints. So I make it Shiloh Christian 16, Prairie Grove 11. Let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll come back and we'll continue the first set. You watch Prairie Grove Tiger Volleyball.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others.
We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers.
Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program.
In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti.
If you want to experience what faith and grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship,
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 16-11, Shiloh Christian Saints over your Prairie Grove Tigers. And Prairie Grove's been able to keep this game close between us and Shiloh. And so I'm hoping Prairie Grove can rally back here and tie this thing up at 16. Shiloh on the last serve, and that ball is going out of bounds. And nice hustle by Stearman and Nunziato of trying to keep the ball alive for Prairie Grove, but it goes out on the Tigers. So 17 Shiloh, 11 Prairie Grove here in set number 1. Shiloh on the last serve. Kelsey Pickett does a nice job of keeping it in the air. Nice job by Sophia Nunziato, but they're going to call that long on the Lady Tigers and now make that Shiloh 18 and Prairie Grove 11. Nice serve again by Shiloh Christian. That one's going to go a little long. So make that Shiloh Christian 18 and Prairie Grove 12. Now serving for our Lady Tigers is number 18, Kennedy Conrad. Nice shot by Conrad of getting it across the net. Shiloh does a nice job of getting it back to our side of the net. Trailer sets up Nunziato for the easy play. And that's going to go out of bounds on Nunziato. So make that Prairie Grove 12, Shiloh Christian 19. Coming into the game, number 10, Cindy Stearman. Coming out, number 18, Kennedy Conrad for the Tigers. Now serving for Shiloh is number 1, Cassie Boyett. And Boyett's going to get it down for the Saints to make that Prairie Grove 12, Shiloh Christian 20. And again, Shiloh on a nice serve. And they're going to call a double hit on the Lady Tigers and make that 21-12 Lady Saints. And let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll come back and we'll get ready to continue the first set. You're watching Prairie Grove Volleyball.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 21-12. Shiloh Christian leads us here in set number 1. And now that's going to go out on the Lady Tigers, make that 22 Shiloh Christian, Prairie Grove 12 here in set number 1. I tell you what, though, Lady Tiger fans, it's been a pretty close set, though, throughout this game between us and Shiloh. But then all of a sudden, Shiloh's just up by 10 on us now, and I'm hoping we can rally back here. Sophie Nunziato gets that down, and hey, 22-13. Shiloh Christian leads us, but Prairie Grove is starting to fight back. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 11, Samantha Blosser for the Tigers. Can Sam rally us back? We need 22 points right here. Oh, over the top of the net. Gets it down and make that 22-14. Shiloh Christian over Prairie Grove. Can Samantha Blosser keep rallying us back? Is there some big points down the stretch here for Prairie Grove? Nice job by Pickett of keeping the ball up. And nice job by Trailer of getting it across. And that's going to get down for Shiloh, but make that Shiloh 23. Prairie Grove 14 here in set number 1. Now serving for the Lady Saints is number 33, the libero. Number 33, Alex Bortriv for Shiloh. Shiloh on a nice serve, and that's going to go a little long. So 23-15, Lady Saints lead us here in set number 1. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 3, Sophie Nunziato for the Tigers. And Nunziato does a good job of getting it across, and that's going to go down in the favor of the Saints. I guess the ball didn't get all the way across the net. Coming in for the Tigers is number 6, Mackenzie Parnell. Coming in at number 3, Sophie Nunziato. (24-15). This is match point for the Saints. Nice job by Lexi Light of getting it across. Shiloh gets it down right ahead of Stearman, and that's going to get down, and so Shiloh Christian will take set number 1 of the night, 25-15 here in set number 1. And Lady Tiger fans, the thing that I really did like right there from our Prairie Grove Tigers is we didn't get down on ourselves. You know, we kept, our heads up in that first set, and we didn't get down on ourselves. It's 23-15. If we could have gotten like 10 points or something, we could have gotten, back in the set. But overall, that was a pretty good set for Prairie Grove, and a really great set for Shiloh. So Shiloh Christian takes this first set, 25-15. And so I'm hoping that the Tigers can win set number 2. Let's get to a quick commercial break, and we'll come back, and we'll continue tonight's game.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture. He'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others.
We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers.
Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program.
In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's Shiloh Christian 1 set, Prairie Grove 0 right now as far as scoring goes, but we're about to kick off set number 2, and let's see if we can't even up the score at 1 apiece. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar for the Lady Tigers. And a nice serve by Emma Marvar to kick us off here in set number 2. Shiloh gets it down, and it's 1-0 Shiloh Christian here in set number 2. And so Shiloh's up 1-0 right now in set 2 after coming off a 25-15 set number 1 win. So Shiloh's got the momentum right now. So serving for Shiloh was the libero, number 33, Alex Bortrev. And Kelsey Pickett gets it up there for the Tigers. Nice shot by Lexi Light of getting it across the net. Shiloh with trying to get the ball down again on our side of the net. Nice communication that time by our Lady Tigers of keeping the ball up. And now the libero, number 33, keeps it up for Shiloh. And they're going to call it down on Prairie Grove side of the net. So it's Shiloh Christian 2, Prairie Grove 0 here in set number 2. Here in the early going, but I expect Prairie Grove to rally back. Sydney Stearman on the last bump for the Tigers. Nice job by Marvar keeping it up. Lexi Lai tries to get over the net, but they're going to call a 2-hit on our Lady Tigers and make that Shiloh Christian 3, Prairie Grove 0. And that's like the second time tonight that we've got called for a double hit. And so I'm hoping that can kind of slow down a little bit. And that's going to go out on the Tigers, make that Shiloh now 4 and Prairie Grove 0 here in set number 2. If you're just joining us, Shiloh Christian took set number 1, 25-15 over our Lady Tigers. And nice job by Sophie Nunziato of getting it down for the Tigers, make it Shiloh 4 and Prairie Grove 1. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 3, Sophie Nunziato. And Sophie Nunziato with a great serve. And it's not going to get across the net, though, but it was a really good serve. And now make that Shiloh 5, Prairie Grove 1. Coming into the game is Michaela Smith for number 3, Sophie Nunziato. Nice shot by Shiloh of getting it across our side of the net that time. Nice shot by Kelsey Pickett of getting it across to Shiloh's side of the net. Nice job by Shiloh. Nice hustle by Stearman. And that's going to get down for the Lady Tigers. For the Lady Saints to make that Shiloh 6, Prairie Grove 1 here in set number 2. Now Shiloh again on the serve. Nice serve by the Saints. Kelsey Pickett does a nice job of getting it down on Shiloh's side of the net, but Shiloh keeps it up. Lexi Light back to Pickett, and ooh, we're going to call a 3-hit there on Prairie Grove, and it's now Shiloh 7, Prairie Grove 1 here in set number 2. So a 6-point lead. Stearman on the last bump for the Tigers. To Lexi Light. Nice job by Lexi Light of getting it across the net that time for Prairie Grove to make it Shiloh 7, Prairie Grove 2. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 10, Sydney Stearman. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 11, Samantha Blosser. Nice serve by Samantha Blosser that time for the Tigers. Shiloh gets it back to our side of the net, though, but nice job by Michaela Smith of keeping it alive. And Kennedy Conrad gets it across the net for the Tigers. And nice hustle by our Lady Tigers. Great communication. Ooh. And that's a really tough call there because now it's Shiloh 8, Prairie Grove 2 here in set number 2. And Shiloh on that serve, but it's a little long. So make that Shiloh 8, Prairie Grove 3. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 16, Madison Hutchinson. And Hutchinson does a good job on the serve, but it's going to go out of bounds. And now make that Shiloh 9, Prairie Grove 3. Nice serve again that time by Shiloh. Nice job by Kelsey Pickett of getting it to Stearman to get it back across the net for the Tigers. Nice job by Shiloh of getting it down, but that's going to go in the favor of the Tigers as that was the 4th hit on Shiloh. So make that Shiloh 9, Prairie Grove 4 here in set number 2. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 4, Kelsey Pickett. Kelsey Pickett on a great serve, and that's going to go out on the Saints. So to make that Shiloh 9, Prairie Grove 5 here in set number 2. Can Kelsey Pickett rally us back? And that's going to go into the net, though, that time on Kelsey Pickett to make it Shiloh 10 and Prairie Grove 5 here in set number 2. And Shiloh again on that last serve. Nice serve by the Saints. They get it back to our side of the net, and they're going to call it down in favor of the Lady Tigers to make that Shiloh Christian 10, Prairie Grove 6. Now serving for the Lady Tigers, number 10, Sydney Stearman. And Stearman on that last serve gets it down in favor of the Tigers. Now make that Shiloh 10, Prairie Grove 7. So Prairie Grove not going down so easy here in set number 2. Can Sydney Stearman rally us back? Nice serve again by Stearman. Shiloh does a good job of keeping it up. Nice job by Stearman. Just unable to get it across the net to make that Shiloh Christian 11 and Prairie Grove 8 here in set number 2. Nice job by Stephen Nunziato that time of getting it across the net that last time for the Tigers. Oh. So make that Shiloh 12, Prairie Grove 7 here in set number 2. And now serving for the Lady Saints is number 1, Cassie Boyett. Nice job by Hutchinson of getting it up for the Tigers. And that's going to get down and make that Shiloh Christian 12, Prairie Grove 8 here in set number 2. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. And Emma Marvar gets a nice serve. And nice job by Marvar keeping it up. Lexi Light gets it across the last time for the Tigers. Light sets up Stearman. Stearman gets it across the net, back over to Shiloh. Shiloh, Stearman. Nunziato gets it back across the net that time. And they're keeping the ball up a long time on this point. Lexi Light with a nice hustle. Nice job by Jansen Williams that time for Prairie Grove to get the ball down on Shiloh's side of the net. And Shiloh is unable to recover, and now it's Prairie Grove 9, Shiloh 12. Serving again for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Marvar. And Emma again with another great serve. Shiloh tries to get it down, and they do. Nice hustle by Kelsey Pickett that time. But that's going to get down in favor of the Saints to make that Shiloh 13, Prairie Grove 9 here in set number 2. Now serving for the Lady Saints is number 33, the libero, number 33, Alex Bordrev. Nice serve again by Shiloh. Marvar to Light, sets it up, and nice job by Lexi Light of getting the ball down, and it's 13-10, Shiloh Christian here in set number 2. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 3, Sophie Nunziato. Nice job by Sophie Nunziato on that serve for the Tigers. Sophie keeps it up. Nice job by Marvar to get it across the net. And I tell you what, though, Shiloh is not going down easy. Prairie Grove ain't going down easy, so this has been a really fun game so far. Shiloh, nice job by Shiloh of getting it down to make that Shiloh 14, Prairie Grove 10 here in set number 2. Coming into the game, number 22, Michaela Smith. Coming out, number 3, Sylvia Nunziato for the Tigers. And now serving for the Lady Tigers. Oh, wait. No, Shiloh on the last serve. And Prairie Grove gets it down and make that Shiloh 14, Prairie Grove 11. Coming into the game, number 11, Samantha Blosser. Coming out, number 12, Jansen Williams. And Samantha Blosser now on the serve for the Lady Tigers. Nice job that time by Sam on the last serve. Nice job by Michaela Smith. Trying to keep the ball alive, but it's going to go down in favor of the Lady Saints and now make that Prairie Grove 11, Shiloh 15. And Shiloh on that last serve, though, and Shiloh was able to get it across the net that time. And so make that Shiloh 16, Prairie Grove 11. Here's that number 2. Shiloh again on the last serve. Nice job by Malbar keeping it up. Kelsey Pickett tries to get it across the net, though, but got it blocked. So 16 to 11, Shiloh here in set 2. And Prairie Grove is able to keep it up at this point. Nice job by Sydney Steeman of getting it across the net, though, but that's a little long. And now make that Shiloh 17, Prairie Grove 11 here in set number 2. And Coach Matt Stewart's going to take a timeout for the Tigers. Let's take a timeout with them. It's 17 to 11. Shiloh Christian will be back after these messages. You watch Prairie Grove Volleyball. What was the confusion?
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 17 to 11. Shiloh Christian over our Prairie Grove Lady Tigers. And if you're just joining us, Shiloh Christian won the opening set 25 to 15. So Shiloh's up 1-0, and they lead it here in set number 2, 17 to 11. Shiloh Christian does a nice job of getting it across to our side net, though. Nice job by Prairie Grove getting it back across the net, though. Nice hustle by Stearman. And ooh, another tough break there for Prairie Grove as now make it 18. Make that 18 for Shiloh and 11 for Prairie Grove. So Shiloh Christian on that last serve, they get it across that last time, but it goes out of bounds on the Tigers to make that Shiloh 19, Prairie Grove 11. And that's a little long on Shiloh that time and make that Shiloh 19 and Prairie Grove 12. Coming into the game, number 16, Madison Hutchinson. Coming out, number 20, Lexi Life for the Tigers. Now Madison Hutchinson on the serve now for the Tigers. Nice serve by Hutchinson. Hutchinson, miscommunication that time by our Lady Tigers. And now make that Shiloh 20, Prairie Grove 12 here in set number 2. And Shiloh's 5 points away from going up 2-0. Shiloh Christian on that last serve. They do get it across the net, though. Nice job by Kelsey Pickett of trying to get it across the net, though, but that's going to go down in favor of Shiloh, and I make that Shiloh 21 and Prairie Grove 12. Madison Hutchinson sets up Kelsey Pickett, and Pickett was able to get it across the net that last time. And that's going to get down in favor of the Lady Saints, and I make that Prairie Grove 22. Shiloh 22, Prairie Grove 12. Nice job that time by Prairie Grove of getting the ball down, and now it's 22 Shiloh and Prairie Grove 13. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 4, Kelsey Pickett. And can the Lady Tigers rally back here in set number 2? We need some points here. And nice job that time by our Lady Tigers of trying to keep the ball alive, but it goes out on the Tigers, and I make that Shiloh 23 and Prairie Grove 13. Okay, coming into the game, number 6, Mackenzie Parnell. Coming out, number 4, Kelsey Pickett for the Tigers. Shiloh Christian on the last serve, though, and a miscommunication by Prairie Grove, and now make that Shiloh 24, Prairie Grove 13 here in set number 2. Mackenzie Parnell does a nice job of setting up Sophie Nunziato to get it across the net. Nice job by Trailer and Conrad of getting it across. And that's going to do it for set number 2. As Shiloh wins set 2, 25-13. And let's take a quick commercial break. I'll come back and recap set number 2. You watch Prairie Grove Volleyball.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others.
We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. If you're just joining us, Shiloh Christian took the first 2 sets. They took set 1, 25-15. And then in set number 2, Shiloh Christian took the set 25-13. So Prairie Grove has to win sets 3 and 4 to be able to force a game 5 in order to win this matchup. However, if Shiloh wins this, set number 3, the matchup's over. So I'm hoping Prairie Grove can put together two wins right here. Shiloh Christian starts us off there on the serve, and Shiloh Christian gets it down, and Shiloh now up 1-0 right now in set number 3. I tell you what, though, Shiloh Christian has been doing a really good job on serving. And now nice job by Stearman to Pickett, and does a nice job of getting it across for Prairie Grove. Nice block by Nunziato that time. But, they're going to call that out of bounds on Prairie Grove to make that Shiloh 2, Prairie Grove 0 here in set number 3. Nice job by Lexi Light and Sophie Nunziato of getting it across the net that last time for the Tigers. Shiloh Christian, however, that's going to go out on the Saints to make that Shiloh 2, Prairie Grove 1. Coming into the game is number 31, Emma Marvar. Coming out, number 19, Emily Trailer for the Tigers. Can Emma Marvar rally us back here in set number 3? Nice job by Marvar. Oh, nice hustle by Shiloh of getting it back to our side of the net, but it's going to go down in the favor of the Tigers. Make that 2-2 here in set number 3. Can Emma Marvar get us ahead here? Nice job by Marvar on the serve. Shiloh Christian does a nice job of getting it back to our side of the net, though. You got, a nice job that time by Shiloh Christian of getting the ball down on our side of the net. So make that Shiloh 3, Prairie Grove 2 here in set number 3. Nice serve again that time by Shiloh. Nice dig that time by Jensen Williams. So the ball is still in the air, though. Miscommunication that time by our Lady Tigers, and now make that Shiloh 4, Prairie Grove 2. Nice job by Kelsey Pickett of keeping the ball alive, but it falls down in favor of the Saints. So make that Shiloh 5, Prairie Grove 2 here in set number 3. And let's take a quick timeout with them, and we'll come back and we'll get ready for set 3. You watch Prairie Grove Volleyball.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 5-2. Shiloh Christian here in set number 3. And Prairie Grove is only 3 points down. Can Prairie Grove rally back here in set 3? Nice job that time by Prairie Grove getting it down on Shiloh's side of the net. Make that Shiloh 5, Prairie Grove 3 here in set number 3. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 3, Sylvia Nunziato for the Tigers. And Nunziato on a great serve. And that's going to go out on Shiloh Christian and make that Shiloh 5, Prairie Grove 4. 1 point game separating these two teams here in set number 3. And Sophie Nunziato keep it up. Nunziato on a great serve. Shiloh does a nice job of keeping it up that time. And nice hustle by Nunziato and unable to keep the ball alive. It's Prairie Grove. So that gets down in favor of the Saints. And I make that Shiloh 6, Prairie Grove 4. Now serving for Shiloh, number 2, Hattie McDonald. And McDonald does a nice job on the serve that time for Shiloh. And Lexi Light got it across the last time for the Tigers. Shiloh does a nice job of getting it back to our side of the net. And a little bit of miscommunication. And now it's 7-4. Shiloh here in set number 3. Nice dig that time by Gracie Pierce. keeping it alive, and Kelsey Pickett does a nice job of getting it across. Nice job by the Saints that time of getting it down and make that Shiloh 8, Prairie Grove 4 here in set number 3. Nice serve that time by Shiloh. Steaming to Pierce to Malvar, gets it back over to Shiloh. Shiloh doing a nice job of keeping it up. Nice job by Lexi Light of getting it across the net for the Tigers. The ball's been alive a long time on this point. Kelsey Pickett, oh, nice job that time. I thought we were going to get called into the net there, no call. And so we got away with another one there, and that's going to get down in front of Emma Marvar and now make that Shiloh 9, Prairie Grove 4 here in set number 3. Now Haiti McDonald now on the serve again for Shiloh. Nice job by the Saints of getting it across. Lexi Light gets it down in favor of the Tigers, and now make that 9-5. Shiloh Christian here in set number 3. Coming into the game is number 18, Kennedy Conrad for Alabama, number 10, City Stearman. Coming in is number 11, Samantha Blosser. Coming in for number 12, Jansen Williams for the Tigers. And a nice job by Samantha Blosser that time of getting it down. Nice job by Sam, and that's going to get down in favor of the Saints, and now make that Shiloh 10, Prairie Grove 5 here in set number 3. Coming out of the game, number 11, Samantha Blosser. Coming in, number 10, Olibero, Sydney Stearman. Nice hustle by Gracie Pierce that time. Ball goes into the net. So make that 11-5 Shiloh Christian of Prairie Grove. Shiloh Christian again on a nice serve. Nice shot by Lexi Light of getting the ball down and made that 11-6 Shiloh Christian. So Shiloh Christian is up 11-6, but Prairie Grove needs to rally back. And now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 16, Madison Hutchinson for Prairie Grove. Nice job by Hutchinson on the last serve. Nice job by Conrad and Trailer of coming over there to block, just unable to convert. And now it's Shiloh 12, Prairie Grove 6 here in set number 3. Shiloh Christian again on a nice serve. Stearman keeps it up over to Hutchinson. And that one was a little bit too far to the left there for Emily Trailer. So make that Shiloh 13 and Prairie Grove 6 here in set number 3. Nice job by Shiloh on the serve. Nice job by Kelsey Pickett trying to get it across the net. But that's going to fall in favor of the Lady Saints to make that Shiloh Christian 14, Prairie Grove 6. And let's take a timeout with them. We'll come back here in the third set. You're watching Prairie Grove Volleyball.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
And we're back live here in the Prairie Grove Lady Tiger Volleyball Palace. It's 14-6. Shiloh Christian here. Set number 3, and Shiloh on the serve. Nice serve again by Shiloh, and that ball's going to get down. And now make that Shiloh 15 and Prairie Grove 6. Here's set 3. And that's going to get down in the favor of the Saints. Now make that Prairie Grove 6 and Shiloh Christian 16. 10-point game here in set number 3. Can Prairie Grove rally back here in set 3? And now it's going out on the Tigers. Now make that Shiloh 17, Prairie Grove 6 here in set number 3. Nice job by Trailer of getting across back over to Shiloh. 17-6. Shiloh leads. Now make that 17-7 now, as Shiloh leads us here in set number 3. 10-point game, and now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 4, Kelsey Pickett. Can Kelsey Pickett rally us back here in set number 3? Nice job by Pickett. Back over to Shiloh. And that's going to get down in the favor of the Tigers, make that 17-8 now, as Shiloh Christian now tries to put away set number 3, but Prairie goes rallying back. We're down 9. Can Kelsey Pickett rally its back? Nice job by Pickett again on the serve. Nice job that time by our Tigers. They're trying to get the ball up in the air, but unable to do it. Now make that Shiloh 18, Prairie Grove 8 here in set number 3. And now that's going to get down on the Prairie Grove side net. Now make that Shiloh Christian 19. Prairie Grove 8 here in set number 3. And Shiloh Christian is 6 points away from taking this matchup. And Shiloh Christian again on a nice serve. Nice job by Nunziato of getting it back over to Shiloh. 19-8. Saints lead us here in set 3. Nice hustle by Stearman. Just unable to get it. And now make that Shiloh Christian 20 and Prairie Grove 8 here in set number 3. Nice job by Sophie Nunziato setting up Hutchinson to Trailer and gets it back across the net. Nice job by Trailer on the bump. Nice job by Hutchinson at getting it across. Nunziato keeps it up. Here comes Nunziato again and gets it down. Hey, 20-9. Shiloh Christian leads us here in set number 3. Coming into the game, number 11, Samantha Blosser. And now on the serve for the Lady Tigers is number 10 on Lavero, Sydney Stearman. Stearman on the nice serve. And nice job by Pickett of keeping the ball up. Nunziato, got it blocked. Oh, wait, they're going to call that an into the net on Shiloh Christian, so make that Prairie Grove 10, Shiloh Christian 20. Sydney Stearman again on the serve. Nice job, and that's going to get down. And it's 22-11. Shiloh Christian, Prairie Grove's rallying back. Let's go, Sydney. Let's do it one more time. Nice job by Stearman. To Hutchinson. To Trailer. Stearman. Into the net. And that's going to go 11 Prairie Grove and 21 Shiloh. So a 10-point game here. Prairie Grove has been down by as much as 8 here in the early going. Shiloh Christian again on the serve. Nice job by Shiloh on the serve. Trailer to Pickett. Pickett gets it across the net. Oh my gosh, way to go by Trailer on the block, but they're going to get the point to Shiloh, so make that 22 Shiloh Christian and Prairie Grove 11. Here in set number 3, Shiloh Christian is 3 points away from taking this match and moving on to 17-8 and 8-1 in conference. Prairie Grove will fall to 4-11-1 and 1-8 in conference play. 23-11, Shiloh Christian leads here in set number 3, and Shiloh is 2 points away from taking this match. And that's going to go down in the favor of the Tigers to make that 23 Shiloh, 12 Prairie Grove. Now serving for the Lady Tigers is number 31, Emma Malvar. And nice job by Emma on the serve. Emma does a nice job on the serve, though. Gets it back over to Shiloh. Going to call a 4-hit on Shiloh. And now make that Shiloh Christian 23, Prairie Grove 13. We need 10 points here. Can we get 10 points? We got to get 23 before they get to 25. And nice job by Marvar to Light, back to Marvar, and gets it across. Shiloh Christian. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to set it up. Nice job by Nunziato that time, getting it across. And nice bump by Stearman. Oh, that's a tough break right there for Prairie Grove. And that one's going to go in favor of Shiloh and make that Shiloh 24, Prairie Grove 13. Match point here for Shiloh. And that's going to get down in favor of the Lady Saints. And that's going to do it for tonight's game between our Prairie Grove Lady Tigers and the defending 4A state champions, the Shiloh Christian Lady Saints. And Lady Tiger fans, the next time we will be broadcasting, we'll be at home against the Gravette Lady Lions. And our Lady Tigers have a road game this Thursday at Pea Ridge. And then, of course, we got the Neosho tournament in Neosho, Missouri. And that's going to do it for tonight. We want to thank all of our sponsors, PG Telco, for all that they do to make this thing possible for us. I want to thank our high school East Lab. I want to thank Maya Dotson, Miles Eubanks, and our East Lab producer, Heath Whitley, for all that he does and all that our broadcast team does here at Prairie Grove. And so that's going to do it. So I'm Brandon Clark. Thank you guys. Have a good night, and go Tigers!